Hi and welcome, this is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. We're just going to try a different weapon today. We're going to try and put on, under AG missiles, the very bottom one, Maverick F. So just putting one on each side. And then I'm also changing the pod to the AT-FLIR. So those few things have changed, and clicked OK. Close the canopy and bring up the options so we can remove the wheel chocks. Jump in the cockpit, and we've got our Tobii Eye Tracker 5 with us today. Just turning on the battery. We might turn on a few other things instead of starting the engine this time. So we're just going to turn on everything we can without putting on the engine. We'll turn on this, and then we'll wrap that around, get rid of the joystick, turn this power on, switch that around. Go down to here, turn this to operational to in-flight alignment. Just turn those two up slightly, and then we can go back to here and turn on the APU, do the right engine. So we're mostly ready. Go down here, click on bingo, and go up to there. We'll just wait. Engines are done, wheel chocks are done, the arms are done. Load out. I can change this to my favorite mode, the green mode. Whenever I can, it will change. But yeah, just use my Tobii Eye Tracker 5. You can see I can look around. We might just put the wings straight out this time. Gives me something to do. And then when I can, I'll swing this around. It should flick off, go back to the left engine, and then flick this one around. Just up to 200. These screens will come on already. And we'll just do some things different. We're going to go down to here, just going straight to the FCS. Going to spin this around, the blue there. In, out. Go over to here on the rudder. Go here on the reset. We might have a number 12. I'm just going to increase that number to something higher. 17 will hopefully do. Can go up to here to TACAN X. Now I did change it. I realized I had two planes on the one band for X, so that could be what I had a problem with. We'll see if this is any better. Just change that to Y. And also there's only one plane now doing the number 1, so hopefully that's a little bit better. Turn this on. We'll put that onto 1 as well. And just go back to TACAN just to make sure it's on Y band. It's on Y band, so that's all good. Go over here to our stores and just have a look at what our weapons are. So that's the weapon there. And then this can just go on to FLIR, but I can't do that yet because I haven't turned it on. So just turn it on, and then I can hit the FLIR button and it's timed out. So cool. I think that's everything we can do. Engine started. Let's go head off towards the place we need to go so we can launch the catapult. Gonna have to give it a little bit of power. Let's have a look at how we're lined up here. Will that do? Hopefully. So we'll just go over to here to extend. I'm just using the keyboard down to quickly do it. And the wings are out, so I don't have to worry about that mode. Yeah, we're pretty much all set up. That's a cold and dark start done a little bit quicker. O-Bogs is on. We can put the lights on if we want. So there we go, the lights are on. And we can turn the switch on to bypass or whatever we want. Full flaps. This was set. Just waiting for this stuff, but hopefully we can use these missiles. Just go down to here 1, 2. Just put it onto 2 so we can get it ready. And that's about it. I don't know if this does anything, but I've turned it up. I did also realize I had this bound to something, so this is going to stop turning on. I actually had it bound to my throttle, so no wonder why it was turning on all the time. But yeah, that's off now, so this should stay off if I want it off. I will look at the head-mounted display a little bit later, but I just literally don't want to use it at the moment. So, okay, hopefully this will become available once we get off the ground and we've got wheels off the ground. Let's get ourselves in the sky. So he's just wanting me to put the throttle up, that's all. I'm just going to push the afterburner detent button, and then I push the plane to full throttle. Don't think we need afterburner, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So he's walking back. I can lean over here a little bit so I can see the other guy. I've welded up, it's not a problem. Waiting for these guys. Looks like they're going to let me go and shoot me off. Hopefully we're set up. Okay, G and F, and we've got the flaps on auto, so that should bring in my gear. Yep, the gear's in and we're all good. And we can look at the map quickly. So we're heading off that way, and we can go do weapon designate, and we've got a spot, and we should also have a place where we need to fly towards over here, so that's very helpful. And there's a spot on the ground, there's a ship behind me and also below me. The Uncage button will help me center this HUD. That looks a lot better. Now this weapon is available if I hit air to ground, is it? No. Still in standby mode. That's interesting. I wonder if there's anything else I need to do. So I've got that on. I can't turn, or I can apparently turn that on. Laser spot search, I'll just do it anyway. IFA operational. There's a floodlight, let's turn it up a touch. Pitot heat, engine heat, cabin pressure, the gens. Don't think that is needed. So I wonder what is wrong with the missile. INS degen. Go over to here. And we'll just see if we need to target it or something on this first, because that's a possibility. Fly in towards it now. Have a little look. We're using the other pod. Make it soy. And then put it on like a more narrow point of view. Zoom in. TV mode, and then IR mode. I think the missile was IR, but yeah, still doesn't do anything. Ah, hang on. Click it. Now it's handed off. It's got it. So if we can, do we have to make this soy? And then make it target designate? Okay. Let's try and fire. We'll see what happens. So the missile's off. We had to do a handoff or something, I think. This one is still going to keep watching it anyway. Just bring that throttle back because we're going crazy. Here's the missile. And missile is looking like it's pretty good. Targeted. And yeah, it's destroyed. There we go, it's destroyed. So that's fine. We can then bring this up to waypoint 3. Waypoint designate, makes a target. And we'll just head north if we can a little bit. What altitude are we? 8,000. These clouds are just annoying, actually. Full practicing, anyway. Okay, so we're gonna wait until we get back. 5.1 away from that new target waypoint, so. But yeah, we've been able to use that Maverick and hit a target, so that's pretty quick. It's been a little while since I used this plane. As I'm trying to learn other modules, it gets super difficult when you're jumping between modules to remember what to do. And this is not a module that I really stuck with for a long time. I went off looking at so much other stuff. So then to come back to this makes it really hard. But within a few moments we've been able to start it up and get it going, so it's a start. Yeah. So 9.5, 9.6 away. We might try and get to about 12 and then we'll turn back. It's still a little bit quick, but if we're not happy we can always just come back. I'm just curious, what the hell is that pointing at? Okay. Anyway, I haven't handed anything off yet at the moment, so we'll spin it around to see if we can understand the process for this. Got the arrow on the screen there. We need to give ourselves a bit of power so we don't fall out of the sky. All these planes handle so different in game. Okay, so 3,500 there. And we've got our new thing. We've got a narrow mode, and we're zoomed in as much as we can right now. It's on weapon target designate, and then if we click this, looks like it's looking at the target. So we just go back over to here, make it soy, target designate, go back over to here, and then try and target designate. Is it actually locked onto anything? It looks like it is. It sure did lose it then. Has it reacquired it? It has. Okay, well, we'll fire. It's fired. We'll stay a little bit closer to the ground this time. We've got that one there. We'll have a look at the missile. What is it tracking? Is it tracking what we're looking at, or? So that's the picture. Looks okay. Yeah, hit it exactly. So whatever we did worked, it seems. Great. So now if we can just level the plane out with our trim buttons so it doesn't go crazy. That looks a bit better. Looks a bit better. It's fairly straight now. Now we've got Texaco over here, so let's go see if we can go visit him. We'll do some more practice. Let's put it to full throttle. We can turn this off because we're not carrying anything else, so there's that. And what we want to do is just see if we can get our TACAN to be working. So one, transmit receive, it's on Y, and there's that. So we've got this here and we've got this spinning around. Okay, we haven't boxed it, so now we've got it boxed. We've got this moving. I love the image how it's still burning. So yeah, but the other, you can use whichever T-pod you want. It's not really a big deal. Just the HSI will do. Okay, so let's try and turn left a little bit. And what do we have? We've got no range, but we've got a bearing 307 and a time. Is what we're seeing with those settings with it on the Y band. So 18.1, 18.0. No problem. Just level it out. 16. Just want to know if it's pointing me in the right direction, because before it didn't seem to be working too well with 2 aircraft with the same TACAN. Yeah, it's got the T, so we're going to go to this one. Stop. And it should be at something like 15,000. I didn't change that, so it's around about here. "58 seconds. It also means I know how to set it up in the editor, ultimately. I did know how to do all this before, I was super expert at towards the end, but I haven't done it in quite a while. I have played Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I've finished a lot of the campaign, just the 40,000 and 100,000 licenses I have to get still. But a lot of the campaign is now done, all the basic stuff is done. Okay, we need to slow down, that's one thing. And just going to put on labels again just to help me work out where it could be and immediately see it. Got to bring out the brakes. There we go. We'll lose a lot of speed. Don't think we're going to slow down quick enough though. So we'll turn away. We're now slow enough. And then just see if we can now catch up. Air brake is gone. That's all I'm testing basically when I'm jumping to this external view, just making sure the air brake's gone. I can see where he is. Can uncage it, cage it, uncage it. Just climbing and chasing. Cool. So, does everything seem to be working? There's the TACAN. So if you were trying to find him, you'd be putting that marker there on that, and that seems to work. Which is good. So if we can bring up the menus, tanker. I hate how I can't use the mouse wheel while I've got that menu up. It's just too annoying. So anyway, we've caught up to it, we've got behind it. He's going to turn or something now. Just one other thing I've got to prepare, and that is my probe. There we go. So try and get up close to him. I don't have any curves on, so I'm using no curves, using the Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog, and just see if it's close enough. I don't think we are. Yeah, we're not close enough. This should be fine though. Yep. Gosh, he likes dropping just as he does that. Okay, so let's get it in there. Be a little bit more quiet this time because but we do have the Tobii connected. We can look around if we want. We can lean and we can do all that stuff. But yeah, we just need to concentrate now. I don't know why it does that. And we can lean down a little bit and so forth. There's none of this locked view stuff. Just got to sit here. We can get a little bit closer. That would be a good idea right now. That's better. Now I think we're on a turn, so we're just doing this on a turn. We've got a little bit of wind. We're just keeping it steady. Reposition ourselves a little bit. We're happy with that. But yeah, just going along. Yep. And we're over here, and then we could just fall down. So now we'll just close our probe and then just have a little look at where we are. So we're going to head a little bit way back, so we'll burn up that fuel that we just got if we can. We're putting on our afterburners, and we'll change our TACAN now to 4 and then expand. Looks good. This can be untargeted. That's gone. ILS can be put on. So TACAN and ILS, they're both on. 4 though. TACAN is 4. That's all good, and it's on transmit receive. Just screaming back, we'll try and land this thing, and then that'll be it for this mission. We'll try the next weapon. Right control, HSI, that will do. We can set up to get rid of that center tank. Just leave it on arm. So we can get rid of that when we want. $600 left. Just burning up that fuel we grabbed then. We've got the afterburners on, I believe. Yep. Really cheering for that fuel. Probably turn the speed off now. And that center tank is empty, so we'll drop it. It's gone. Turn the armor off. Put the flaps to full. And then the hook down. And then we'll just worry about the gear. And also our speed. We're way too fast to be putting flaps down, but that's okay. I believe it won't actually deploy them. Yeah, we just need to drop altitude now. There's all the ships. Got quite a bit of altitude. I'm just in idle, so I'm not even pushing the accelerator now. We can talk to the ship. A-18C. So that's the ship there, I believe we're landing on. And just some other ships. There's a forestal there as well, which just makes it a bit more confusing. And there's a Tarawa down here somewhere. We're a little below. But everything's looking okay. So we're not quite at that 45-degree angle yet, or even extended past that. If you want to extend past that, it's just going to make it easier for you, but do that. So yeah, we can begin to bring the gear out. 160, we're doing about 2,000, we're way too high. I don't know what we're doing, but we need to get the altitude down. Not pick up too much speed doing that. Looks like we achieved that. still right of where we need to be. Does look like we're a little bit right. About now. Says I'm still a bit low, but I'm only 1,000, so yeah, pointed at the ship now. That height thing will come down and chase me. So now we just have to worry about speed. Speed's not quite on, we're about 166. We can bring it down. But other than that, we're okay. Just for the moment. So hook down and gear down. That hook is important. Yep. Pretty interesting that we're still not on speed. 157. Am I allowed to turn the labels off? That's better. Just keep going to the right of the ship. That wind is making it difficult, because even when we're going to the right of the ship, not quite getting further enough right. So 152. Get rid of that mouse cursor, someone. Still trying to fly into that wind a little bit. Yep, so we got on the ground and we got a one wire. That's okay. So we just move it around. No, I don't need to do that. I need to roll this out and turn it around. And then spin this around. And that's it for that mission. Alright, put the brake on, bring the throttle back, jump into cockpit, we'll bring back the throttles, right shift and home, and right alt and end, sorry, not home, I'm hitting end. Open the cockpit and turn the battery off. That's a very quick sort of shutdown, but you can hit these switches, but it's not going to make much difference. We're not taking off again at the moment in this, so that is it. You can turn that to off. And you could turn that to off, but that's the basics. So yeah, turn the O-Box off. Cool. Thank you for watching. This was DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, just a demo of the Tobii Eye Tracker 5. Once again, I'm just going through all the weapons to make sure that I understand how to use them, or I understand more about how to use them than I did before. So you can come along with me and join any video you like. But yeah, just that's that mission with that particular Maverick. So if you look at missiles, that was the very bottom one, the Maverick F that we used in this one. And if you look on board, there's nothing on there. So we fired them both and got targets. Thank you for watching.